to be back. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to speak into this. I got so excited, I totally forgot. Yeah, so I'm super, super, super excited to be back. It's been a minute, I know. It's been a minute. And I'm happy to be back. It feels kind of so new doing this. I remember my very first time going live. I was super, super nervous. Well, now I'm not so nervous anymore. I don't know if you guys can hear me well. I hope you can. I'm looking for a way to be comfortable before we get into some things. So, today I want to talk about tips, the tipping culture, and should we really tip? Uh, what do you guys think? So, what is going on here? Okay. It's all live, guys. It's all live. It's happening. Okay, yeah. My hair was in the way a little bit, but now I think I'm comfortable. Maybe I should just do away with this. Yeah, let me do away with that. Okay, that way I can be comfortable. All right. So, tips. Should we tip? The answer to this is yes for me. I don't know about you, but this is a yes for me. I don't even have to think about it. I just have a few concerns when it comes to tipping. And I had an experience the other day at the nail salon that really, really upset me. And I don't get upset that easily. So I'll just give you guys a long shot of it, what happened. So I go to this particular nail salon that I like. I've been going for like a few months now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see here. All right. So this is acrylic powder, and I just like it because it looks good. I hope you guys agree. And if not, I still think my nails look good. Yeah. And they last for like a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks without me like having to worry about my nails chipping or falling off, because sometimes gel is very tricky. It depends on the application. Yeah. So this is what happened. I go to the salon, and there's this specific girl who does my nails, but she was on leave on this particular day. So they had someone else do my nails. Okay. So I was only having my hands done. Oh, yeah. So let's just call it manicure. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was only having the manicure done, and everything was okay. I picked out the color that I wanted, and it's acrylic powder. So for acrylic powder, I am yet to find someone who applies it the way I like. I like it applied. Mostly because where I go, like this particular salon, they dip my fingers into the powder, and I don't know. I don't think that that is right. Oh heck no! It's the Heckmans. Yes, Dan, the breaking news man. It's me. I'm back. Yeah. So they dip my nails into the powder. In Dubai, the application was done by just applying the powder, in steps. And I'm sure they do it here too. I'm yet to find a place that does it this way. So anyway, uh, oh hi Dan. So I go in, they do my nails, they work on my nails, and the what do they call them? The nail technicians, they speak in their own language. I don't know what it is. It could be Vietnamese, it could be Chinese. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah. But this is sort of the norm when you go to salons. It happens all over the world. The stylists, the technicians, they speak whatever language they're comfortable with amongst themselves. So that doesn't make me uncomfortable because I'm used to that. So anyway, they do my nails. Once she's done, I go to the counter to make the payment because basically what happens once they've rendered all the services that you need, you're given like sort of an invoice, I would say, but it's just a printout that shows how much you owe, like how much you're supposed to pay. And there's a huge sign there that says or reads cash in, sorry, tips in cash only. So yeah, I know that tips are made in cash, this particular place. But for my payments, I like to pay by card. I just like to have a trail, to have like, proof that I paid in case you never know what might happen. So anyway, I make the payment. I had some change in my bag. I had a $5 note and some $1 bills. Yeah. So, but it was like $7 in total. But I was thinking of tipping $10 plus because I tip at least 10%. I would like to say I'm generous in my tipping. Sometimes I tip 15%, 20%. It really depends on like how I like the service and how much money I have or I'm willing to part with at that time. So yeah, but I do at least 10% and above. I've done 20% at times. So it just depends. Yeah. So anyway, as I'm like still thinking about it, I'm making the payment at the counter and I'm also thinking about, what to do about the cash tip. Okay. And there's an ATM there. So I was still figuring out whether to use the ATM or to tip her there, but I would feel really bad if I was to tip her anything less than $10. So I just hear the lady at the counter in a loud voice. So it's like now everyone in the salon can hear what she's telling me. She's like, "Oh, have you tipped? Have you tipped?" This is before I even like pay with my card, pay for the service. Have you tipped? Have you tipped the lady? You know you're supposed to tip in cash. You should tip. I was taken aback. I was in shock. I could not believe it, and I was feeling so bad that day. I don't know what was happening to me. Like physically, I wasn't well, and she just really threw me off because I always tip, and it's not my first time going there. And the fact that she had to say it out loud like it's a PSA, I was like, what is happening? You know? And I was like, no, I haven't tipped yet because what normally happens, I make my payment and then I go back to the nail technician and I tip the nail technician. That is what everyone does. I have seen a number of clients do that and it has never been a problem. Even right before I made my payment, that just happened. So I was like, huh? Like what is really going on here? So I told her, I was like, yeah, I know I'm going to tip her, you know. I'm still paying first, then I'm gonna tip her. And she sort of not even sort of, she actually did it. She called the lady and they were talking at a distance in their language. Okay, so could not understand what they were saying. It doesn't bother me that they speak in their language because that's what happens in all salons. So if that bothers you, you might as well just learn how to do your nails, your hair, and whatnot. So anyway, she asks the lady, I assume that if she has received her tip from me. And the only reason I assume that is because she said the word tips, tips. That's all I could hear. Tips, tips. And I was like, what is happening? Am I in a twilight zone or what's happening? And I got really upset because I was like, one, I've never walked out of there without tipping. And I tip good. I would like to think so. Two, I was still just paying before I could tip. So, like, what is all this drama about? Anyway, I kept my cool. I went to the ATM. In fact, at that point, I was like, you know what? I might as well just go give her the $5 notes and walk out of there, you know? But I went, withdrew from the ATM, gave her, I was planning to give her more than $10 because the service wasn't that expensive anyway. I was just doing my nails. Their prices are quite good. So I gave her the $10 and then I left. But before I left, I just let the lady know that I don't think how she went about the whole situation was cool. Because one, she has seen me there before. She has seen me tip without being asked to tip. So I don't know what this was about. And it was like I was being forced to tip. Have you tipped? You should tip. It's only cash tip. You have to tip. Yo, excuse me. I know I'm supposed to tip. I always tip. Like I've not walked out of your establishment. Just give me time to pay for the service, then get into my pocketbook and get the tip. So this got me thinking. So after that, it really left a bad taste in my mouth. And I don't know if I'll go back to that place. I don't know what was happening that day because that had never happened to me before. Right from the first day I came there, all I was told in the beginning was like the tips are only in cash, and that's fine. But to be ambushed in that way and everyone was looking at me funny, I just didn't appreciate that. And is that a way to treat your clients, really? So, this experience sort of prompted this story time. Like, tips, should we tip? Are tips compulsory? How should we go about tipping? What is the right percentage? I believe in tips because I've worked in hospitality, and so I know how, important tips are. So tips, should we tip? Yes. But should you make someone feel like they are being forced to tip? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think your service should speak for itself. I think the expectation is already there, the culture is there, and people will tip. Just don't corner someone or ambush someone to the point that they feel like, oh my gosh, I have to tip. Yeah. So I don't know what you guys think about the tipping culture. In my country, in my home country in Kenya, um, it's not really common for people to tip. To be honest with you, it's not that common at all, at all. And but do people tip? Yes. Do I tip? I do tip, but it's not um, an expectation from. No, let me take that back. It is not mandatory. It is not expected of the clients and the customers like to tip. People normally tip or when they are happy with the service or when they are, they feel generous, or maybe if they just feel like they want to tip, they do. But generally, the culture in Kenya, when you get a tip, you're thankful, you're grateful because it's not part of the culture to tip. Let me just put it that way. Like you could basically go to a restaurant, have your meal, leave without tipping. You could go to the spa. Basically, you could go about your day without tipping. That's in Kenya. Yeah. In other parts of the world, it's different. I know that in Europe, it's different. People do tip. In Dubai, yeah, people tip as well, but it's not mandatory in Dubai as well. But people do tip. And in America, I have come to find out that you have to tip. I have no problem with that at all because I was already doing that. So I'm really okay with it. It's just being ambushed is the problem, you know? Hi, Charles Soldier, how are you? Yeah. Being ambushed, I don't really appreciate that, you know? Like, almost being cornered. No, no. Yeah. I know times are hard. I know the tip goes a long way, but once a service is provided, just wait and see what the client will do, what the customer will do. But yeah. How are you doing today? I'm good. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I've been on your channel a long time now, remember? I think I do, but did you change your name? I think you changed your name. I don't remember the name Charles Soldier. What was the initial name that you had? Maybe I'll remember if you tell me that. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Yes, too blessed to be stressed. I like that. Yeah. So I think I'll say that tipping culture is important. It's necessary, but please, you don't know what maybe your client is going through or the customer is going through. So whatever tip you get, just be grateful because there are other people who do not tip at all. You know, they walk in, get their service, and leave. You didn't change your name. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's been the same for years now. I like your hair a lot. It looks great. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. So anyway, this was supposed to be story time. I hope it didn't come out as a rant. I just wanted to share my experience because that has never happened to me ever, ever. You know, I've gone to different places and I have never been accosted in that way. I don't know if accosted is a strong word, but that's how it felt like. It felt like, hey, this is a PSA. And the fact that she was saying it out loud, that is what like made me pause, you know? Like you can tell me, you can be like, hey, are you going to tip? But I feel like that question should be asked when it's like clear that you're walking away without tipping, which was not the case. Did you get married? I am married. I've always been married. Since I started coming on here, I've been married. I am married. Yeah. So you guys, let me know what you think. Do you guys think that tips are necessary? And do you often tip? Are you a happy tipper? I am a happy tipper, to be honest. When I tip, I feel good. I feel happy. It doesn't bother me like, oh, I don't get upset. Because before I go somewhere for like to do my nails or to do my hair or to eat, I make sure I account for the tips. So I am a happy tipper. I am such a happy tipper. That is why I was so upset that day. Bad things do happen. And oh, I forgot. Yes, I tip, but if I order food and go pick up myself, then I don't. Yeah, that makes sense, you know? Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, it's like if you're in a drive-through as well. I don't know that people tip in drive-throughs. I don't know. Maybe they do, but I don't know. If me and my wife go out to eat at a restaurant, we tip. Yes, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think it's so much of part of the American culture that it's normal here. You know, it comes naturally, and for me, it was easy to fit in because it's something that I was already doing. Yeah, but I can imagine someone who's coming, like, for example, my home country in Kenya, and coming here, and maybe that person is not exposed to the tipping culture. I can imagine how that can be quite difficult in the beginning, you know? Yeah, but I think that once you stay somewhere and get to know what the culture is like. It's easy to adapt and to adjust. Yeah. And like I said, I'm a happy tipper. It's not lost when you tip someone, so long as someone is gonna use that money for a good purpose. I don't know why you should not be happy. That is just my take on that one. So yeah, it's happy to be back on here. And unless you guys have any questions for me, any questions, any thoughts, any comments? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna eat sausage and peppers. I've started this thing where I have my dinner early. So by 7 p.m., I'm done eating. After 7, it's just like water for me. Maybe if I really feel like I need juice, maybe, but pretty much just water. And then I eat in the morning. I find that it works in keeping my weight down. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I eat latest by 7. And then by the time I go to bed, my digestion has taken place while I'm active. Yeah, so Charles Soldier, really nice seeing you here. Hope you'll tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think my live will be longer. Yeah, this is just a short live, checking in, story time, ranting, all the above. Yeah, but I love you guys and keep tipping if and when you can. Yeah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I always say, please, please be a kind human. It does not cost a thing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.